Hi everyone, this is Anju. I'm doing this presentation as a part of my assessment from HRM module. This presentation includes the slide for human resource management, strategies and policies of an organization, and I have chosen Sheraton Heathrow Hotel as my example organization. Before starting the slide, I would like to start my presentation with my career path. My aim is to start up my own business from 10 years from now. So, in order to achieve my goal, I need to do lots of exercises. So, I would like to start up my career from F&B department as a waiting staff for at least 1 year, where I could get the chance to know the hospitality industry to some extent, and I will learn to learn the skills of customer service. I would like to promote myself as a team leader for at least 2 years, where I could get chance to know the skills of management and leadership. And furthermore, I would like to promote myself as a junior F&B manager for at least 2 years, so that I can enhance my quality for IT skills, communication, and problem solving skills. And then after, I would like to promote as an assistant F&B manager for 3 years, and then promote myself as a F&B manager for 4 years, where I could be able to get the qualities of time management, handling complaints, leadership skills. And once I have got my qualities and experience, I would like to start up my business going back home, and I would like to start a budget hotel in my country. Now I would like to show you the contract type of hotel in Sheraton for the F&B department, and the hotel uses the contract type of part-time, and this contract type is based on some factors. The first is location. It is near the airport, so fluctuation of business is expected. Sometimes there is very quiet, and sometimes it's a very rush hour. So it is perfect contract type, because when recruitment is a contract type, you can call the employees in the rush hours, and this could reduce the wages expenses as well. And the next factor is the ability of local workforce. The people that lives near here is usually students who are eligible to work only part-time. So part-time contract type is fitted for this organization. The next is customer demand. As I told that this organization is near the airport, so international customers are expected. So the local workforce here are international students, and if they recruit them, it can solve the problem of language barrier, and the communication with the customer can be more easy and effective. The next slide I want to show you is the recruitment process for F&B staffs in Sheraton Heathrow Hotel. This organization has different stages for recruitment process, and the first stage is assessing need. The organization usually assesses the need. Is the recruitment really necessary? Because if not, recruitment causes much expenses, so that can be reduced. So once the need is assessed, the second step would be job description, which states the job title and the qualities and qualifications that are required for the particular job. And the third is advertisement, which can be done through mails and different medias like newspaper, TV, television, and internal advertisement as well. And once the application form is selected, we need to shortlist the candidates by seeing the application form, CVs, and the prime thing is we need to inquire the reference as well, because in this country reference is utmost necessary. And the next step would be sample assessment. It is essential to give the task to the employees, so that the qualities and abilities can be assessed from them, and face-to-face interview can can also be possible. The next step is offering job. Once the organization gets the required candidates, they can be offered job, and that can be done via email, or the organization can send the letter, or can talk personally in the phone, and they need to be called for the induction. And the last stage would be induction, where the aim of the induction is to can make the candidate know about the organization, the aims and objective of organization, rules and regulation of organization. Once the recruitment is done, learning and development process is very essential, and that can be done by induction and training. I have already said that induction is all about introducing the company to the new employees, explaining them about the company's objectives, rules and regulations. And then next is training. Training can be formal courses or on-the-job mentoring. The one that Saraton uses is web-based training, which is CD-ROM-based program, which is called Saraton Guest Service Satisfaction Program, by which the employees not only learn the skills of computer, but also helps them to know about the qualities of how to solve the customers. The next program they do is HR Academy, and this is usually for the HR professionals, and it lasts for at least 3 days. And this is the program where the HR professionals can enhance and boost their respective roles. The other thing that I have jotted down here are the prime factors of development. The first is imposed change. When there is a change in an organization, development can be expected. If there is any change in policy and procedure, we need to develop the policies as it is required. The next is performance review. When the performance review is done in an organization, some employees may are doing the perfect job, but some may be not doing that what we want. So that needs to be reviewed, and training and induction must be given to them, so that development would be possible. The next is personal motivation. It is the individual decision to develop and enhance their skills. This also leads to the development. The next slide that I am going to present is HR policies and procedure for Sheraton Heathrow Hotel. While implementing our policies, it is very essential, first of all, to review the existing policies. Is the additions required or not, or if there is any policies that is not practical, can be deducted as well. Once review is done, it is required to research and benchmark against the other organization, so that we can learn that the policies that are applied in other organization can be beneficial to our organization as well or not. After reviewing and researching, we need to consult it to the employees, so that it can be practical, because at the end of the day, HR policies and procedures needs to be followed by employees. It is for all of the staff in our organization, so it needs to be relevant and practical for all the employees. The next thing is piloting the draft policies. Once the consultant is done, we need to make the trial for the policies, so that the trial can be done, and we can know that if the policies are working right or not. If not, it can be deducted, and new policies can be made. And once the policies are finalized, to inform it to the staffs and employees, induction program can be done, or it can be done by training and induction both process. The next thing is performance management process in Sheraton Heathrow Hotel. Usually performance management has 3 basic circles. The first is planning, where we set the individual goal and ask them to do the performance. The next is managing, where we mentor the performance. We see how they are going, if they are going in the right track or not. If not, training must be given to them. The next is reviewing. We need to review the performance and give them the feedback. If they are in the right track, we need to motivate them by giving the rewards, and if they are not in the right track, we need to train them so that they can do their best. The next slide is the exit strategy of Sheraton Heathrow Hotel. This is mainly of two kinds. First is resignation, where the individual decides to leave the organization by his own decision, on will and interest. In the resignation, it is required to give the written letter at least before 10 working days before leaving the job. And the next process that is done by an organization is exit interview. This is usually done to know the reason why the employee is exiting and to finalize the pay roles as well. And the last is regular updates about the employee. It is necessary for an organization to do the regular updates so that we can know that what is beneficial for the employees in coming future, and the staff turnover can be reduced by knowing what they are, how they can be motivated and satisfied. The next type is dismissal. This is usually done by an organization. It is a part of disciplinary action. And to do the dismissal, first of all, we need to determine that the evidence are adequate or not. Is the dismissal required or not, because this can affect the company, and if the dismissal process is not done properly, the employee can go outside and spread the bad word of mouth for the organization, which can be harmful for the organization. The next step is ensure the availability of documentation so that dismissals can be done properly. The third is conduct the effective dismissal process, which can be verbal warning at first, and it can be followed by written warning and dismissal at the end. And after that, we need to handle the follow-up very quickly so that the process, the performance would continue smoothly. So this was the end of my presentation, the exit strategy of Sheraton leads to exit of my presentation as well. Thank you so much for listening me. It was a great experience to do this presentation. Thank you very much.